Hi, welcome to Central News for Thursday the 16th of February. I'm Katrina McKinley. In today's news, the future planners of the Western Bay of Plenty now have a helpful resource when planning for the development of the region with the launch of the new Managing Growth Smart Growth Kit. The new teaching resource aims at providing high school students with tools to effectively manage growth in the Bay of Plenty. Featuring a giant map and floor game, PowerPoint slideshows, role-play cards, worksheets and information sheets, the resource kit provides a fun and effective way for students to learn about community planning. Smart Growth Independent Chairman Bill Wosley says all education providers can use it to develop knowledge about the issues of population growth and how communities can manage these issues throughout a long period of time. Statistics New Zealand figures show Waikato had its highest net migration loss since the 2000-2001 financial year and the highest in the country, with more people leaving the Waikato than Canterbury. But University of Waikato's National Institute of Demographic and Economic Analysis Director Natalie Jackson says there is no cause for alarm as migration usually works in cycles.
We are seeing a net loss at the moment, net international loss at the moment. First time since around about 2003, 2004, tends to be cyclical and it follows business cycles. So you can anticipate that in the future net migration will continue to also be cyclical. At the same time you have two other components of population change, which are births and deaths, and they tend to offset migration loss, more than offset any migration loss, so population continues to grow. And I guess the only other major item on the horizon is the major ageing of the population.
A local trust dedicated to restoring a piece of New Zealand aviation history is thrilled with the conservation project's progress. Chairman of the DC-3 Trust Lynette James is conserving the first DC-3 aircraft to be used as an aerial topdresser in the world in honour of her late father, aviation pioneer Ossie James. Lynette says it is great to see the aircraft one step closer to completion.
Right, well you can see behind us this great big huge plane, 90 feet long and 100-foot wingspan. It's a big project to actually get your teeth into. At the moment it's been brought to APS Services to be stripped and painted back into its James Aviation Library, and then the engineers will be coming in and cutting up panels, taking all the corrosion out, making it safe to be an exhibit to go back to Mystery Creek Event Centre eventually.
Rainbow Place has been awarded the 2011 Every Child Counts Award for an organisation that has made a significant difference to improve the status and well-being of children and young people in New Zealand, and the staff are thrilled about it. Manager and children's nurse Penny Parsons says it was a great way to top off 2011.
Oh, that was just like the icing on the cake, because it was quite a big year last year with the big review, and because you feel like you're under a microscope. You need to be looked at because we need to be seen to be doing the right things. So it was positive but quite sort of traumatic, because people were looking very closely at you. And then the nomination, lots of people get nominated for awards, so it doesn't actually mean you're going to get anywhere. So when I had the phone call, which was only 2 weeks before we had to go down to Wellington to say we'd won the award, we were just blown away, because you're thinking that's the whole of New Zealand and there's all these amazing organisations doing great stuff with kids, and Rainbow Place, it's just a real thrill. And I guess for me it's about the team, because it's about a whole group of people doing that work, and I'm so proud of the team. We've got counsellors, we've got children's nurses, and we've got these awesome volunteers and a lovely administrator, and I guess it's a celebration of all the work they've done over the years.
Waikato's Rainbow Place is the only child-specific hospice facility in New Zealand. Time to check out the region's weather. As you know, the weather has been a bit crazy to say the least at the moment. Tauranga, you are heading for a high of 22 from a low of 16. In Hamilton, you get 23 and 13. Coming up after the break, Kasia is in Hamilton and she finds out about the restricted licence changes which come into effect on Monday. Kia Kaha is an anti-bullying campaign proving its worth in Waikato schools, and hospice share how they manage to keep afloat for those in need. Join Kasia and I after the break.